Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. As promised, I said that I would come back with my inspirational music or inspirational songs. And I'm going to do like my top 5 songs because I definitely don't want this to be a long podcast because, I don't really like doing podcasts that go into like an hour and things like that unless I have a special guest. But I did want to share with you guys some of my inspirational music because a lot of people always ask me, like, well, what inspires you? How do you rethink your business all the time and keep it fresh and like what keeps you inspired? And honestly, music has been and is a major part of my life. My dad was a great singer. My mom's voice is phenomenal. My sister sings, I sing, and I don't mean that we just sing. I mean, we sang in church, we sang in plays, glee clubs, just all different sorts of things, performances and all that sort of thing. Like music is a major, major piece of a part of who I am and who I've been for years and years. Um, and somebody asked me the other day, they said, yeah, I know you used to sing. Like, what did you sing? And I sang soprano, second soprano, which anybody knows second soprano is like the nosebleed notes. Not Mariah Carey style. I think she's got like crazy octaves, maybe 5 or 6 octaves or something that she sings. But um, yes, I I definitely did do that. I still sing too, not on the performance side, but it's still a huge love of mine. And those voice lessons years ago were amazing. Did a little piano, some drums, actually a little guitar as well. If you learn the guitar, it actually makes it much easier to learn how to play the piano because the notes and everything all fall in line very similarly. So music is huge for me. So I find that as a huge inspiration. I'm always in my car. I'm always, in between doing events and things. And as an entrepreneur, you spend a lot of time by yourself. You spend a lot of time, traveling and driving and all of that. So I love to have great music that keeps me going and keeps me up, and singing and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to share my top 5 songs. And I'm not going to say these are my only songs, but these are the 5 that have really been um, influential to me, I would say, in the past probably 6 months to a year. And I always make sure that they're on my playlist. So let me go to my playlist. Oh, and if you want to follow my music and you're not following me on Spotify, and I know that seems so weird. People always say, follow me on Instagram or follow me on Twitter. Honey, follow me on Spotify because I have some music lists that are really, really great. So, where I'm taking these songs from, if you follow me on Spotify, just search for Onyx Queen 22. So Onyx Queen and the number 2 and the number 2. So Onyx Queen 22 on Spotify, and you will see my Kingdom Kid music. That is a playlist that I have that I've got so many great songs on. And the first one that I'm going to do this one. This is a young lady. Her name is Briana Babineaux. She is from New Orleans, and I have listened to her music, I would say, for like the past, I would say, year and a half to 2 years. And I got to see her live at Essence Fest, and she was phenomenal, just absolutely phenomenal. And this song is called My Hands Are Lifted Up. I'm going to play it right from my phone. So this is not like, Hopefully you guys will be able to hear everything pretty clearly.
My hands are lifted up. My heart is ready to receive a blessing from you. A blessing from you. Oh no. My hands are lifted up.
So I'm just going to play pieces of the song. You guys have to follow me on Spotify to be able to hear the entire song. Download it for yourself. Follow me on Spotify. This song is on my Kingdom Kid music list. Okay. So that's the first one. That was Briana, Babineaux. My hands are lifted up. Let's see what the next one I can. Oh, I really like this brother right here. This song is by Geoffrey Golden, and it's from his Kingdom Live album. He actually won Sunday's Best. If you guys have ever watched the show Sunday's Best on TV, he has a song called Glory to the Lamb. Listen, this dude's vocals, it's just a great song that is very encouraging. And listen, let's just listen to the song. Yeah, his vocals are something, and it's an inspirational song. It is an amazing worship song. Wonderful. So that was Geoffrey Golden, Glory to the Lamb. Again, if you guys are just hopping on to this podcast, this is on my Kingdom Kid music playlist on Spotify. Let's see. Here's another one. Here's another favorite of mine too. If you guys are familiar with Israel Houghton, he's been doing music. I think a lot of people are kind of just catching on to him now, um, because maybe him being married to Adrienne Bailon. If you watch the show The Real on television, I think he's gotten more exposure through that as well. But anybody who's been in the gospel music Christian community has known about him for over 20 years. I really believe, I think he's been in the music uh, ministry for, it's got to be at least 25 years, because I know I've been listening to him at least a little over 20 years. So this is one of my favorites too. This is a song called Moving Forward, and it's on his album called The Power of One.
To declare to you
So that's Moving Forward by Israel Houghton. It's on his album The Power of One. And if you want to see all of my songs that I find very inspirational, it is on my Kingdom Kid music list on Spotify. Okay, let's see another one. Oh, this is another young lady, Jekalyn Carr. Her album, One Nation Under God, she has a song on there. It has been established. Basically, what the song is saying, it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. It doesn't matter what this person or that person says. God has established you for success, for moving forward. God has put you in a position of increase. God has put you in a position to help others. God has put you in a position to show others that it can be done. I just love this song. It's called "It Has Been Established" by Jekalyn Carr. That's Jekalyn Carr. It has been established. And it's just a phenomenal song. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, let's move into another one. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. I think this is probably going to be the final one. This is a couple. And correct me if I'm wrong, folks out there who are listening. This is, I believe they are a married couple, Tori and Shauna, and I believe their last name is Nelson. I know my listeners will correct me. They'll come on my social media and say, "Hey, I just wanted to give you an update on that last podcast." But I believe their name is Tony and Shauna Nelson, and I believe they are a married couple, and they have a song called "The Love of Jesus." And I believe that this is a new album. I hadn't heard them before, but I actually have to give a shout out to Jay Bolin. If you guys follow Jay Bolin, he is a celebrity stylist. He posted this on his Instagram a few weeks ago. And I personally had never heard of them. But if I have been living under a rock, well, y'all let me know. But I've absolutely fell in love with the song. It's a great inspirational song, worship song, and it's called The Love of Jesus by Tori and Shauna. So there you go. Those are some of my inspirational songs that keep me going. I have an entire playlist on Spotify called Kingdom Kid Music, where I don't even know how many songs are on the playlist now. I just keep adding to it. And I also have some other playlists as well. I know it's uh, not the holiday time, but I also have a holiday playlist on there. So definitely go check it out and see all of the music that I find inspirational. And I hope it'll be inspirational to you as well. Thank you for tuning in once again to the Queen's Lair. Please email me if you want to ask a question, maybe something that I will cover on my podcast, or if you have podcast suggestions, or if you want to be a guest on my podcast. Um, Pitch me. Let me know what you do if you're a fellow entrepreneur or you just want to get on and comment on a particular subject matter and have you have specific expertise and something that we should be talking about for our listeners to hear and learn more about, contact me. My info is at Onyx Queen Media on all social medias. To email me, it's info at Onyx Queen Media. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.